Et bon retour à toi YouTube. On se retrouve juste après le TP de tout à l'heure. T'as absolument rien loupé. Donc on va s'attaquer à cette île là. Alors avant de faire quoi que ce soit, on va faire un petit tour chez le vendeur. Voir qu'est-ce qu'on peut acheter. Du bois ce serait bien, les petites plaques anciennes ce serait bien aussi. Bonjour. Je peux vendre déjà toute ma merde. Ça on va le dégager. Ça on va dégager ça. Je sais pas. Regardez des trucs. Paye. Qu'est-ce qu'on achète maintenant? Du bois. Donne-moi tout en bois.
If I can help you again, let me know.
Non, c'est pas inventaire que je veux, c'est cheap. Pour pouvoir faire ça. Putain, mais ça coûte tellement cher après. Le dernier niveau il coûte tellement cher. Il faut 5000 de bois. Ça, je pourrais le faire à la rigueur, mais il me faut 5000 de bois. Ça, il me faut 238 000. 262 000 qui dit plus. 262 000 une fois. 276 000. Après, il restera plus que lui à savoir, mais putain. C'est velu quand même. Hein. Attends, ce qu'il faut faire, c'est plutôt ça. Ça, c'est meilleur que pas ça. Bon savoir. Ça, non, par contre. Au niveau des arcs. Et donc d'ici, il y a déjà une mission à faire. Hop, je vais lancer ça. Dommage. Donc les missions déjà. Bonjour monsieur. Ah madame.
Calm down and tell
Non
me what's
monsieur.
wrong.
My husband, he's late. No, missing. He and his friend have tracked a giant wolf south of Mytilene. They want its pelt.
He better be a good hunter.
Without knowing, all I can do is worry.
If you say so.
Can I hire you to find my husband and kill the giant wolf for me?
Why would I need to kill the wolf? I can just bring back your husband and his friend.
If you don't, those two idiots will continue their hunt. I need this nightmare to stop.
C'est pas faux, c'est pas
And I'll
faux.
give you my husband's helmet as payment.
Ouh.
I'll find your husband and kill the giant wolf once and for all.
Thank you, Mistios. If there's anything I can do to help.
What makes you think it's not just an ordinary wolf?
My husband says it's twice the size as any he's seen.
Effectivement.
Where south of Mytilene did he track the wolf to?
He tracked it southwest to the mountains and set up a lookout near a shrine.
I'll find your husband and his friend and kill the giant wolf for you.
May Artemis guide your arrows.
Ouais, moi j'y vais pas la flèche, t'es ouf toi. Alors, voyons voir. Lesbos. Ah mais putain, ah si c'est celle-là. Lesbos. Southern Hills. Of Lovers Bay. Ça va être par là. C'était Cape near the Lost Shrine of Poseidon. Soit là, soit là. Je pense que ce sera plutôt par là. Mais en attendant, on va se faire un petit peu de vandalisme. Mais non, je sais même pas que t'es là. Ah oui, bah c'est bien, maintenant les trucs de parade ne marchent pas non plus. T'appuies sur le bouton mais il se passe rien. J'aime. J'aime quand le jeu décide de te faire skipper des frames. De t'entube à sec. Ça gratte. Ah, voilà. Bien. On va peut-être pouvoir faire 2-3 trucs avant, effectivement. Oh fuck. Non bah non, pas fuck en fait. C'est mon cheval qui est rentré dans le camp, peinard. Elle est cool. Allez, 2 kills pour le coffre, ça, franchement.
That must be the shrine the wife mentioned.
Ah, c'était pas là. C'était pas le même.
Blood. The wolf must have dragged the other man. To a cave, maybe. Found one. Killed by the wolf. I wonder if this is the husband.
T'as tellement de chance, mon moment. Voilà. On va tous deux faire une gueule. Merci. Donc les deux se sont fait bouffer. Visiblement. Non?
Hunting gear. The men were here. Those must be the mountains where the hunters tracked the wolf to.
White Wolf Cave. vois rien. Au secours.
Who's there?
A woman sent me to kill a giant wolf and save her husband and his friend.
I'm the friend. Her husband, he's dead. We killed a giant wolf, but she was full of pups. A terrible mistake. We didn't know.
What's down there?
We, finished skinning the sea-wolf, then heard a sad and terrible howl. It was the mate. It tore into my friend, then dragged me here. It's waiting.
It wants revenge.
You've got to kill it, or we die.
I'm not here to judge. I was hired to kill a wolf. Wait here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. No! Nice one! Nice one!
Ah bah il s'est fait buter. Pourquoi il y a un feu dans la tanière du loup, c'est complètement con. Bon, les deux sont morts. Ça, pas de témoin. Alors, tant que je suis là. Bon, on va remonter par là, tiens. Tu peux même faire tac, tac, tac et tac.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Allez, avance. Je suis pas convaincu là de votre choix. Le truc qui est juste là-haut. De là, on va le grimper. Alors la question maintenant c'est pourquoi vous avez fait un temple de Poséidon sur une montagne? Pas le lieu de la montagne hein, Poséidon. Je veux pas être méchant hein, mais... Ça semble bien que c'est le dieu de la mer.
I should try to stay out of sight.
va. De là ensuite on peut aller jusque là. Et reviens là du con quoi. Putain. Ça m'énerve. C'est le cheval de con là. C'est insupportable. 9, bah voilà on peut faire ça. « 216 000, putain. Ah, ça va être full grind. Donc il me faut tout en 25 milliards d'exemplaires, c'est ça? Putain. Obsidienne, il m'en faut combien? 6600. 9009. 10 009, 10 007, on va dire 11 000. T'as 11 000 d'obsidienne, il me faut, putain. Je suis pas arrivé. Je suis pas arrivé. Pourquoi on l'a pas compté? Parce que je suis trop loin. Côté à côté? Ouais, c'est ça. Côté à côté.
My husband hasn't returned. Please tell me he's coming.
Your husband is dead.
No!
But I killed the wolf and brought you its pelt. You can take comfort knowing he was avenged.
Comfort? Avenged? My husband is dead. Nothing will ever change that fact. Take his helmet and leave.
J'ai pas compris pourquoi elle a sorti ça. Cassandra, c'est pas très gentil. Ça manque de tact. Ok, putain, il y a encore tout ça sur Steam. Elle est grande l'île en fait. On va plutôt reprendre les missions de la quête principale. Ce sera plus intéressant. Niveau cultiste, ça se passe comment là? Ah, j'en ai plus un seul de révélé. Ah oui, super. Il faut vraiment faire les quêtes truc principal. Ça commence à être, ouais, être un peu nécessaire. Il faut que j'aille rendre cette mission là aussi. Retour à Athènes, donc. C'était après avoir recherché les infos sur ma mère. Donc du coup, je sais pas, on savait pas trop où elle était d'ailleurs. Et la plot twist, c'est ma mère qui est la tête du culte. Tin. Non, ça m'étonnerait parce que le culte cherche ma mère. C'est bon, il m'a fait un double temps de chargement là. Mon Dieu. Écoute. Petite cinématique. Par contre, j'ai téléporté sur Athènes donc. Quelqu'un qui vient de se faire bouffer par un chien, mais c'est pas grave. C'est quoi le délire hein? Par contre, j'aurais bien aimé rendre ma mission, moi. J'imagine que ce sera pour une prochaine fois. Il se passe quoi là? Oui, il y a du mort, oui, effectivement. Il y a du décédé.
Cassandra, you're back. Gotaran, sorry. Wait, where? I'll be right back. See you at Aspasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
Friends, I know you're angry, and you have the right to be. Why do they hide in their houses and not quell the chaos that come for them? Understand?
Aspasia.
Oh, Cassandra, you returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her shape.
Cassandra, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
Pericles is a strong man. I'm sure he can fight the sickness.
You heard the mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice. His accomplishments will speak for him.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's
Ah,
worth a
voilà,
shot.
malheureusement, le combat est mal barré pour avoir du combat là. Navré. Et là, c'est plus. Putain, mais comment on grimpe dans ces baraques de merde? Au secours, quoi. Périclis, arrête de faire l'enfant.
Aspasia, I lied. I told you.
It's Cassandra.
Yes. Come in. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
You look healthy as ever.
Tell Aspasia that. She won't worry so much about me.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the
You'll
eye.
recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I failed Athens. Its people, Aspasia.
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia,
Aspasia's right.
she often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Cassandra. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy and took my drugs.
I will.
Ah, mais par contre, je vais pas faire le messager. Non, c'est pas par là. Allez hop. Wesh.
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Non, non, mais c'est encore foutu dans la merde.
Did Pericles tell you what I said about the cult in Athens?
This cult. I thought it was his sickness speaking for him.
It's true. But Phoebe's smart. She knows the way back.
I hope so.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
Putain, maintenant faut sortir de la baraque. Au secours. Alors, il est où ce con? Anastasios' house is in the southeast of Greater Athens. East of the theater. Southeast. C'est à l'est du théâtre, ça va être là. 300 mètres dans cette direction. Ah, et un petit mercenaire qui vient me casser les burnes. Et de l'autre côté du mur. Voilà. Un connard de moins. Ici, c'est marrant.
Πού καλυθές του το εστί.
Ah, c'est le bordel votre ville là.
This looks like the place.
Ça, il est pété de thunes le mec. Il se met bien. Ah non, c'est après. Moi, je me disais aussi. Comment? Secours. Comment on rentre dans ces putains de baraques? Par là. Aveugleman.
By the gods! What happened here?
Oh, ça s'est pas bien passé. Hein.
This was savage. Done to send a message.
Ça sert à rien, ça me permet pas de voir mieux. Merde, c'est pas ce que je vais faire.
Deimos must be carrying through on his threat. I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe. Phoebe! No!
Ça va chier!
Hey! Stop! Phoebe!
Allez hop.
Phoebe! No, no, no.
Oh non, merde!
Ella.
Non, elle est morte?
Earth. Mother of all. I greet you.
J'ai même pas eu une chance d'essayer de la sauver. C'est honteux. Mais non. Je suis choqué.
Aniazu.
Cassandra! Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Cassandra!
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there.
Là, va y avoir du combat, à mon avis, au bout d'un moment. Dans le Parthénon, ça va être le bordel.
I agree, my friend. I agree.
Socrate, il ferme sa gueule, hein. Il y a plus de grands monologues à la con, là. Hein. Il y a une gamine qui est morte, ça te fait bien fermer ta gueule. Ça va chier. Ah mais grimpe, connasse! Ça va chier. J'annonce, ça va chier. Qu'est-ce que tu veux, toi?
There you are, Cassandra. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe was killed by cult guards before I could get to her.
Oh no. Dear Phoebe.
She died alone in the street.
No, you found her. She wasn't alone. I know how much of a friend she was to you.
I won't let them get away with this.
Ça va
You
chier.
have to fight. For her.
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
Ça va chier! Baston! Ah bah non, c'est Demos. Putain, Demos, tu fais chier.
Pericles!
Ah, Demos, tu fais chier. Parce que maintenant, j'ai envie de te buter. Avant, je voulais te sauver, mais là, j'ai envie de te buter tout de suite, là.
Stay out of my way.
Non, fume tout le monde. C'est parti. Bon, par contre, voilà. Voilà, un petit coup comme ça. Voilà. 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 Dégage. Toi. Chez toi. Chez... Voilà. Quelqu'un d'autre. Bon, Périclis, il est mort.
All is lost now.
Voilà, il y a tout le monde qui meurt là.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave.
Oh non, pas
Don't
encore une
let
escort
him
mission,
die in vain.
please, s'il vous plaît. Putain, je m'attendais à une grosse baston, moi. Même pas tu cours après Demos pour lui mettre une claque, rien, que dalle, non? C'est... Bon, d'accord. Oh, c'est bien, deux persos importants qui meurent. Et tu peux rien faire. Super. Pas du tout Railroad comme histoire.
We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
On va forcément se faire attaquer. Soit là tout de suite, soit quand on est dans le bateau. Oh merde. On part pas d'Athènes comme ça aussi facilement, je pense.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave!
Allez, viens, connard.
Don't let them go.
Bah, tout le monde meurt.
I hope you They're going to take you.
It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay. Cassandra.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Cassandra.
C'est quand même une des rares fois
I expect to see you both again.
où
Alive.
il brise le tabou de les enfants, on les tue pas. Bon, il la kill off-cam. Certes. Mais elle est morte. Pas mal. J'avoue que pas mal.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles. And Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
On se fait stalk par un bateau là qui nous fait les dents de la mer.
I did everything I could to keep people safe.
No one thinks otherwise, Cassandra. The cult of Cosmos simply had a plan we didn't see soon enough. And they struck when the time was right.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy
Bon, il en reste plus
before I
beaucoup
kill
là
them.
quand même. Hein.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman,
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
Democracy Falls. En effet, ouais. Oh non, ils vont nous refaire une séquence en dehors de l'animus. Oh non. Si c'est ça, non. Non. Yes.
Welcome back! Where shall we go?
Donc écoute, je sais pas, c'est Naxos normalement. C'est là-bas. 5000 mètres, c'est parti. Droit devant. C'est bien droit devant. Oh, attends, mercenaire, qu'est-ce que... Merde, lui, tant que les assassinats. Dommage. Il est mort. Et non, vite. Respire. Ça c'est naze. Ça c'est naze. Donc ouais, putain, Phoebe, Phoebe elle est morte. Alors qu'elle avait rien demandé à personne. Bon, certes, c'était une petite conne un peu chiante, mais bon, de la buter quand même. C'est un peu rude quoi. RIP. Mais bon, c'est sympa de voir de temps en temps des œuvres qui s'en battent les couilles de on tue pas les enfants.
be more battles like that. Nothing.
C'est de ce côté-là ou c'est de l'autre côté? Ça a l'air d'être de ce côté-là. Naxos.
Your heartbeat is as loud as the sea itself.
We're approaching Naxos.
Are you excited?
Nervous? What will I say to her?
Cassandra, you've traveled half the Greek world to fight.
On sait même pas si elle est là. Hein. Vous excitez pas trop non plus quoi. Déjà on va faire ça.
They'll be on high alert here.
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
Non, par contre ma lance elle est pas pétée donc vous aurez pu remettre la lance que j'ai maintenant. Mais bon j'imagine que pour l'histoire.
Meeting is over. When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you. Alexios is alive. They have him, don't they?
Ça va nous faire gagner beaucoup de temps de pas avoir l'expliquer qu'il y a le culte. C'est pratique.
I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Your brother. We have to get him back.
Ça va pas être simple.
He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once.
Never again.
Never again.
Ça va pas être simple hein, de lui délaver le cerveau là quand même.
What
How
have
did
you...
Ah ouais non c'est bon le cliché de
I
on
have-
parle ensemble.
A lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
What do you mean, he was special?
What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait.
Alors 12,
I want to help.
I assume you can use
12
those
je me l'ai fait tout
weapons.
seul.
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
Il est où mon cheval?
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity presents.
Enfin s'il y a que 12 mecs ouais non mais enfin je l'ai déjà dit mais je me les fais tout seul hein. Vous pouvez me mettre sur le côté et regarder je vais me les faire. Hein. Pas de problème.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Oh laissez-moi le choix, j'y vais tout seul. Quel soldier of Paros? C'est où? C'est où? C'est où? C'est où? C'est où? C'est là? C'est là? C'est là! Wesh! Fais chier! Tout le monde ferme sa gueule. Oh, you think? Non, pas lui. Tu touches pas ma mère! Quoi, y'en a un autre? Bah non, il est gentil lui. Ah merde. Oh pardon.
They're not here.
Faut casser des bateaux?
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
Nikolaos might have played the part of my father, but he wasn't. He tried to kill me.
What he did was wrong, Cassandra. I hated him for it, but he did love you in his own way. I can assure you of that.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him?
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about Nikolaos?
You were just a child. You looked up to him. I couldn't bring myself to take that from you then, and I'm sorry you know now.
I've been sheltered from the truth long enough. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lamb.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
If it's our family they fear, we'll reunite and give them a reason to be afraid.
Many have tried to stop them and failed.
We are not those people. Where others failed, we will succeed. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Bon, du coup, elle a toujours pas répondu à la question, c'est qui mon père? Je m'en fous de votre calasson. J'ai le mien. Pas chier.
Come on.
Ah non, par contre, s'il y a lui qui vient nous faire chier pendant la balade, ça va pas le faire.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxia beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is
Désolé, je
the
m'écarte.
bottom of Mount Taygetus.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a night in it. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything.
Ouais, bon, par contre, si on pouvait se bouger un peu
Your
le cul, ça
general
marche.
acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Meuf, j'ai éradiqué tellement de trucs sur des îles que... T'as pas peur. Hein. Non mais par contre, avance. Tu t'en sors ou tu t'en sors?
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phineas.
Bon, allez, on finit cette mission là. On a fini normalement l'épisode là. On enchaîne.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
So we can destroy the cult once and for all.
If only it were that simple. You are mighty, but we cannot stop them alone.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together.
Myrrine, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
Ouais,
What do you need?
On va clean.
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Ok. Bon, sur ce YouTube, on va s'arrêter là pour cet épisode. Et on se retrouve dans le prochain pour la suite. Allez.